sniping feels just so incredible in this game, dude. Oh my god, yes. Schwacked. Hold on, did Woods just say schwacked? I'm gonna need to listen to that back again. If he just said schwacked, okay, honestly, that's the best thing ever, man. Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Rxqe, welcome to the Black Ops Cold War Beta. Two things real quick that I want to go ahead and apologize for. For one, it's not sounding like it right now, but my PS4 obviously does sound like a jet engine trying to run this right now, especially considering how dusty it is. I never use it. But also, secondly, I wanted to apologize if I sound weird in any sort of the way. I didn't mention this in one of my recent videos, but I recently got some dental work done, and I have to wear a retainer right now, so if I sound really weird or if I have like a lisp or anything like that, sorry about that. And here comes the jet engine. It's booting up now. So anyways, though, once again, the time has finally come. The Black Ops Cold War Beta has finally gone live. I've already hit the level cap for today, which on Thursday is level 16. The first thing that I wanted to talk about, as you guys noticed by the main menu, and as you guys can see here by the cursor moving on the screen, yes, using keyboard and mouse on PS4. It's the first thing I wanted to talk about. I do have a lot that I want to talk about, so if you guys are curious, check out the description for the timestamps. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about this first, like how it feels to use keyboard and mouse on PS4 right now. And surprisingly, the input delay, like it's almost like non-existent in a weird way. Like it actually feels pretty solid for what it is. I'm not using a Zim or a Cronus or whatever the hell people use nowadays. Like this is really the only time I've used my PS4 as is. So basically what I got going on right now is I literally just plugged in my mouse and keyboard into the front of the PS4 and I didn't have to do anything other than that. Oh, we got Cartel. This is actually one of the things I wanted to talk about. I'll hold off on this for now. So when it comes to using keyboard and mouse on PS4, like I've talked about this a lot in the past, but I've always talked about how it's such a massive downgrade, and obviously it is for us PC players that, you know, consistently play on above 144 FPS all the time, or really anything above 60 FPS, you notice a significant difference in terms of like input delay, and it doesn't feel right on 60 FPS. You guys already know the whole deal about that. But with me personally and playing Modern Warfare, I don't really have the best PC in the world, or at least when it comes to Modern Warfare, my 1060 is okay. Typically, for the most part, I play on like normal to like low-ish settings, and I do get above like 100 FPS, but it's still not the best, or it's not as good as what it obviously could be if I had a much better PC, right? So in almost a weird sense of even saying this, using keyboard and mouse right now on PS4, like it still feels a little bit slower for me personally, but it still feels pretty similar to me playing Modern Warfare in the first place. Again, in terms of like my overall graphic performance on my PC. Can we not jump? Okay. You can clearly tell when the Modern Warfare players are playing. So again, for me personally, I'm actually kind of used to how slow it feels just playing on this lower FPS. Again, obviously it all boils down to personal experience, but still though, I'm genuinely surprised with how this feels on a natural input, just plugging it straight into the PS4. I'm genuinely surprised that it feels as good as it does. Again, obviously it's not as good as if you were just to, you know, be playing KBAM on PC the way it's meant to be played, but still, it's playable. The only thing that I do notice, you guys probably don't notice in the Elgato recording, or at least I surely hope you guys don't notice it. Maybe it's my monitor being 144 Hz, maybe I'm just an idiot in saying this, but at least on my screen when I'm doing this, I definitely do feel like quite a bit of FPS drop. I feel a little bit of screen tearing. Even though I do have the monitor set to be on HDMI as compared to the display port, I still do notice like a little bit of lag, a little bit of screen tearing, but I think that all kind of comes down to whatever you personally got going on as far as what your peripherals are, what your monitor is, etc. If you're somebody who's looking into like start playing with keyboard and mouse, or if you're somebody that's already used to playing on like a lower FPS with keyboard and mouse, it'll feel really, really solid for you. Now, if I could only just hit my shots. As far as the sniper nerf goes, I'm going to talk about that here in just a little bit. I also wanted to go ahead and take a quick second to show you guys the keyboard and mouse settings. The mouse sensitivity, I've noticed, is still based off the same sensitivity as Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 2019. So for me personally, I use 1000 DPI and a 2.5 cents. I typically don't mess with these sensitivities too often, but I really feel like I should. I also haven't really even looked into what this is. As far as natural mouse acceleration goes, I haven't really noticed anything too much there, but I also have it set all the way down to 0. As far as all of these settings go, I really need to look more into this, because I basically just plugged it in, set my normal sensitivity like this, and just ran with it. So if you guys have any recommendations that I should try about that, go ahead and let me know that down in the comment section below. So again, yeah, to put it as simply and bluntly as I could, for what it is, coming from a PC player that's, you know, used to playing on a higher FPS, but not exactly in the case with Modern Warfare, plugging in keyboard and mouse right into the front of your PS4 feels pretty solid for what it is. Overall, it feels really solid, and honestly, I am so looking forward to playing this on PC next week. Like, I'm I'm so ready for it, man. I haven't noticed anything too drastic about like the overall feel of the game and like the way that the weapons perform from the alpha. I know that Treyarch and Tony Flame had tweeted out all of the like big balance changes that they did from the alpha to the beta. The main thing that I obviously looked at was the snipers and how they nerfed them, which I honestly don't even really mind the way that they nerfed them. I think it's actually pretty fair. Currently, at least at the time of me recording this video, again, the level cap is 16. We can't unlock the LW3 Tundra, which actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and show you guys this. Where is it? Yeah, right here. This default Tundra, whatever is on this double agent class, is so ungodly slow. It almost had me kind of worried because I was just like, there's no way this is the default ADS, right? But obviously it's not. There's 5 different attachments on this that I think make it slower. Look at this. Look how slow this is.
Get to work.
That is insane. Also, again, if you guys didn't know this about me, I personally play toggle aim, which I'm really happy that that's a thing here on console. But, like, good lord, this thing is really, really slow as compared to the alpha. Actually, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll put up some, like, comparisons up on screen right now. I'm also gonna have to, like, pre-post recording this. Post-production, record this, get an extra clip of this. If I could speak English, that'd be great. But I did have some footage from the alpha with just no attachments on everything, just kind of showing off the ADS and the fire rate and everything like that. I don't think they nerfed anything as far as the fire rate goes. All I know is they really touched up on the ADS. It is a little bit slower, and as far as the damage goes, you do have to hit more of an upper chest kind of shot. Dude, this thing is so slow. Oh my goodness. I don't entirely mind it, at least in terms of balance for crossplay. I know that controllers now have a little bit more aim assist, which apparently was prevalent in the alpha. I didn't really notice it, but then again, I am cheeks with a controller. I'm cheeks with a controller. I am such like a lost child holding that thing just because it's been years. Like it's been a solid 5 years since I've been a console player. So in terms of balance for crossplay, adding in a little bit of aim assist, just having to hit higher, aim higher, whatever, that's honestly fine with me. Cool, whatever you want to do. Again, the overall time to kill in this game is pretty solid. It really does remind me of more of a Black Ops 1 feel. I talked about that a lot in my alpha video. That if I were to compare this game to anything, it really feels like some slight Modern Warfare mechanics, more focused on Black Ops, but it definitely feels like Black Ops 1 is being released in 2020, and I absolutely love it. I love the feel of this game. Love the M1911 in this game as well. It's so nice. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. Yep, I knew it. We both jumped at each other. Again, though, I really cannot wait for PC, man. Like, I love the feel of the sniping in this game right now. I'm really excited to see what they did with the LW3, because if they nerfed the damage on that, which rightfully so, it kind of needed it. I get it, but I also understand that they had intentionally buffed the snipers for the alpha. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I obviously would have preferred them just to not touch it and leave them overpowered, but, you know, for the sake of balance, I get it. Again, though, I'm still really excited to see what they did with the LW3, because if I remember correctly in the alpha, get off me. If I'm remembering correctly, in the alpha, they were a one-shot from the stomach up, which is something that we haven't seen in a long time. Also, even in terms of controller getting aim assist on snipers, we haven't seen that since, what, Black Ops 2? Ghost? Advanced Warfare, maybe? Yeah, actually, as far as I remember, Black Ops 3 was really the first COD in a long time, or at least, it was the first COD at the time to really not have any aim assist at all with sniping.
Artillery targeting detected. Artillery inbound.
Oh, that missed. Come on, dude. There was 3 more people there. I could have gone right there. Again, though, like I was saying earlier, the weapon balance in this game, I feel like is pretty solid for what it is. Feel free to go ahead and leave your own thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I haven't really noticed anything outside, again, like the 74U in the alpha where I was like, okay, this really needs some tuning. Everything honestly seems pretty solid. However, though, they did change one thing. They changed the jump shotting in this game quite drastically. I'm sure every single one of you guys watching this video is already familiar with how Modern Warfare plays, where everyone feels the need to slide cancel and jump shot like their life depends on it with their MP5. God forbid they miss more than 5 bullets before they throw a C4 in your face. Modern Warfare is just... The game can be so good, but it has produced the ugliest playstyle I've ever seen in Call of Duty. And I've been around, man! Modern Warfare's playstyle might arguably be more obnoxious than UMP tryhards in Modern Warfare 2, or MP40 Juggernaut uses in World at War. Even LMG target finding Black Ops 2 players. Oh god. So I want to go ahead and show you guys something real quick. As far as the jump shotting, I'm going to use an AK for this. Alright, so I want everyone to have a good look at this, right? So here, the AK, without pulling down or anything, it has this natural recoil of going up and to the left, right? So at least for the AK, I've realized just pull down a little bit to the right, and you're good to go. However, if you guys have tried jump shotting in this game, look at this. You start shooting a jump shot, that is insane. Like, you're holding it, and then it just fires up into the air like that. It's actually crazy. So thankfully this whole meta of like jumping around and sliding and jump shotting and everything, it throws everything off. And honestly, I think it was a much needed change. Again, it's very simple, very easy to control. You just got to pull down a little bit to the right, but when you're jump shotting, man, that recoil, it just goes everywhere. So here with the MP5, looks very solid, very consistent, at least for it being an SMG at close range. But with the jump shotting, it goes everywhere. It skyrockets up. I'm honestly so glad this got changed, man. I'm very thankful for that. Now, granted, the MP5 still shreds, but just thankfully this whole sliding, jump-shotting meta, it's not going to be a thing in this game. Thankfully, dude. Because again, man, Modern Warfare has really just created the ugliest playstyle I've seen in a very, very long time. Out of my near 13 years of playing this franchise, it has brought out this ugly, horrific, I need to slide, cancel, jump shot, everything in sight. It's horrible. Sniping feels just so incredible in this game, dude. Oh my god, yes! Where did this guy go? He just completely juked me. Found him. Oh, that's a dirty spot right there. Oh, God. And I got shot in the back. Dude, what is that spawn, man? What? Again, I really feel like the best way to play Miami is just, you gotta be playing ground war for this. Like, you know, 9v9, 10v10, 12v12, and more would probably do a lot better. One thing I don't think I've touched on is the skill-based matchmaking, which on Twitter, Oh, God. Hold on a second here. I'm done goofing. I'm goofing this up. Hold on. Where are people? Oh, no. If I hit that jump shot, oh my goodness. Yeah, so again, one thing I was gonna say, skill-based matchmaking, I've already seen a lot of people on Twitter getting very angry about it, and even my friend Pat apparently already got shadow banned. It's actually kind of funny about the whole situation was that while I was streaming, he invited me to play, and I'm just like, I don't feel like playing in 8-shot lobbies, because him and my friend Matt are some very sweaty boys. So unfortunately, it turns out that skill-based matchmaking is still more and more of a thing here in the beta, and also one thing I noticed is that you're no longer staying in the same lobbies anymore as compared to the alpha, or at least maybe the way that they implemented it. I don't know, man. Like, I want to stay in the same lobby sometimes. Like, especially if you got a really good lobby going and you don't want to back out, you know, just like, yeah. Of course you don't want to leave the lobby if you just had a really, really good game. So it's kind of unfortunate that now it seems with the beta that where we're now just being forced into different lobbies like it's Modern Warfare 2019. We really just lost that, bro. Are you serious? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
But hey, that means if I lose and I start doing really badly, I'll get easier lobbies.
This streak could have been so much better if I could have, I don't know, actually hit my shots. So I'm gonna be forward with you guys here. I haven't really noticed anything too crazy with the skill-based matchmaking. Maybe it's just that I suck. I'm not even sure what the deal with the input-based matchmaking is. Like, I don't know if I'm playing against other players that are on keyboard and mouse, or if there's like other sorts of skill-based matchmaking that base off of that. But again, I haven't really noticed anything too much about it. So go ahead and let me know down in the comments how your guys' experience with the skill-based matchmaking has gone so far. I've seen a lot of very angry people on Twitter, so I would imagine it's not going over well for a lot of other people. Now that we're playing on Cartel, this is one of the more interesting things that I've been wanting to talk about. Like, again, this is like pure speculation. I am convinced that this map Cartel is a remake, or at the very least, a reimagining of a cut Black Ops 1 map, the original Jungle. When I'm done getting mortared, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so I want you guys to take notice of some things. This little watchtower right here, and this hangar, right? And now I want you guys to go ahead and look at this image that I'm putting up on the screen right now. This is one of the few known images of a map called Jungle from Black Ops 1, which if you guys didn't know, the jungle that we know from Black Ops 1, its dev name is actually called MP_Havoc. Just that watchtower and that hangar, I'm pretty sure, again, it's very hard to go off of because there is no known gameplay of this map, at least to my knowledge, and I've done a lot of like watching these like older videos of just like all these cut content, cut cut maps, cut stuff from Call of Duty. There's no gameplay of the original jungle, but that hangar and that watchtower, I swear to you, this is a reimagining of what was going to be the original jungle. And I don't know yet. There hasn't been any sort of like confirmation out there from any Treyarch dev. I want to see if I can tweet at Tony Flame. I just want to tweet at Treyarch or tweet at Tony Flame and be like, yo, is this a reimagining of the original jungle, or am I just too much of a nerd to even realize it's in the first place, or if I'm just too crazy, or whatever the deal is? But something tells me Cartel is a remake of the original jungle, the cut jungle. I don't know, it was so cool to me, and I realized that during my stream. I was talking about it, I was like, wait a minute. This looks oddly familiar. I know this from somewhere. Honestly, though, big shout out to the man Nero Cinema, because he's made numerous videos talking about all this like cut content and whatnot, and I remember he showed this off. But those couple of images that we know from the original jungle, it's so reminiscent. The map layout and everything. The hangar, the watchtower, the map layout. It's got that like circular, half circular outside thing with the hangar in the middle. To me, at least, it's just too much of a coincidence for it not to be a remake, or at least a reimagining of it. Which I don't even know if we can call it that, because again, we've never seen any actual gameplay of it. I don't know, I feel like I'm speculating way too much right now, and I just really need some sort of confirmation. Alright guys, so on that note, I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I really hope you guys are enjoying the Cold War beta so far. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below how you guys are feeling about it. I hear how loud and obnoxious my PS4 gen engine is. Hopefully it wasn't too bad throughout the course of this recording. Also, feel free to go ahead and join my Discord that's linked down in the description below, so you guys never miss a ping on when I post new videos here on YouTube, as well as when I go live on Twitch. Once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed my first Cold War beta video. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to this year. I'm feeling really confident about this game so far, but I guess only time will tell. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Upside that like 3 times. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. It's been Soul Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.